And you'll hear this mantra, this trope from the big polluters and their indentured servants on Capitol Hill, that we have to choose between economic prosperity and environmental protection. And that's a false choice. In 100% of the situations, good environmental policy is identical to good economic policy. I wanted to work with rural Americans and working class Americans, and particularly hunters and fishermen, the hook and bullet people, who cared deeply as much as any other American about the environment, and yet they felt completely alienated from the mainstream environmental community. I spent my career working for a blue-collar coalition of commercial and recreational fishermen who mobilized on the Hudson River in 1966 to reclaim the river from its polluters. They saw something that they thought they owned, and it was being robbed from them by large corporate entities over whom they had no control. Free market capitalism worked perfectly for them. What didn't work was corporate crony capitalism. Escape the discipline of the free market, corrupt public officials, dump its PCBs in the river. Everybody in the Hudson Valley now has General Electric's PCBs in their flesh and organs. That's what corporate crony capitalism does. We're not protecting the environment just for the sake of the fish and the birds. We're protecting it for our own sake. The landscapes, the waterways that connect us to the 10,000 generations of human beings that lived before there were laptops, and that ultimately connect us to God. God talks to human beings through many vectors, through each other, wise people, through art and music and literature and poetry, but nowhere with such detail and grace and color and joy as through creation. When we destroy a special place, we're diminishing our capacity to sense the divine. My children are going to grow up in a world where they will never see the kind of explosions of color from butterflies that I saw every time I walked into my garden. They'll never hear the songbirds that I heard because 80% of them are gone. It's like God is a tapestry and he's talking to us from all of these different vectors, and we're pulling threads out of that capacity, and it is such a crime. We deserve a president in this country who cares about these things and who talks about these things to the American people.